What could be more 1980s than a shopping mall and teenage kids wanting to have makeouts and a slasher killing them off one by one? Well, I've got a movie for you this time that offers all that, plus killer robots. We're talking about 1986's Chopping Mall, a sci-fi slasher produced by Roger Corman. Our story goes like this. Some teens decide to have an after-hours makeout party in the mall where they work. This mall has just installed a new security system with a main computer that can control all of the mall's systems, plus 3 security droids. The mall has also installed new special doors on a time clock, much like a bank vault's doors, which will seal the mall when it isn't open. Naturally, there's a lightning strike which frazzles the system, sending these robots on a murderous rampage. Our heroes have to survive against these unstoppable killbots until help arrives. In our cast, we have Kelly Maroney. She was in Night of the Comet and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Tony O'Dell was in Karate Kid, Head of the Class, and he appears in one of my favorite one-season wonders, the sci-fi series Otherworld. Character actor Paul Bartel appears briefly, as does Mary Warrenoff, both familiar faces who were in lots of shows and movies. But probably the only instantly recognizable face in this is that of Dick Miller. Miller and his Bronx twang appeared in a metric ton of stuff over the years. He's a custodian here that runs afoul of the killbots. Jim Wynorski directs in what was only his second picture. Under the guidance of Roger Corman, their distributor wanted a slasher movie set in a mall, and Corman let Wynorski come up with a story and direct it. Chopping Mall was the result. The mall used here was the same mall location we see in the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Commando from 1985, and also it was featured in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. The mall management were very cooperative with the filmmakers, while reportedly the mall security staff were a pain in the butt. Mall cops, am I right? Now this movie is all kinds of stupid, and there are all kinds of lapses in logic. I mean, the kids choose a store inside a shopping mall for their makeout party, with a big floor-to-ceiling glass wall, like right there. And the mall isn't even really closed yet. The maintenance guys are still there. Okay, I guess we can accept it, but it seems pretty dumb. And why can't they escape? They break plenty of glass windows in the mall. Why not break an outside one and escape outside? Or they could figure out a way to hide until morning. Okay, it's dumb kids in a slasher movie. Even if they did break an outside window, no doubt they'd head straight for the old cabin in the woods for safety. Besides that, all I could think of at every turn was the liability. The fire exits are all locked for one thing, that wouldn't fly. And there's a store the teens go to where they have all kinds of guns, just sitting there in racks with no chains, no cages, no safety gadgets, no alarms, nothing. Plus boxes of ammo laying out, just laying there, in a mall. Unsecured guns and ammo in a mall. Okay, I know it was the 1980s, but come on. And not only are the guns and ammo just left out laying around, you can get gasoline in this mall. Like, literally. Cans for gas? Well, okay, sure, but they have actual gasoline. A supply of gasoline. In the mall. In a store. What the hell? When's the last time you bought gasoline inside a store in a shopping mall? But it doesn't end there. Then there are the security robots themselves. Think about it. They're tracked vehicles, so they're gonna tear up the carpeting and floor tiles in the mall, so that's an expense. But besides that, these robots are military-grade weapons. No way around that. This is military hardware. What the hell is this doing in a shopping mall? They have tasers. Well, okay, maybe, but that could still hurt somebody. They also have tranquilizer darts. Really? Again, depending on who it hit and what shape they were in, if they had a medical condition, that might be lethal. In addition to those, they also carry an explosive foam they can detonate with an electrode remotely. They are impervious to bullets, fire, and exploding propane tanks. Why stop there? The robots also have death rays and lasers that can cut through metal. What are these things powered by? Atomic reactors? There is no insurance company on the planet, even in the 1980s, that would sign off on any of this. Just to stop some shoplifters. Not only would this mall be on the hook for millions of dollars in liability, the robots, the computer control system, and the impregnable doors would cost this mall millions to install. And for what? There's nothing in a mall that would require that level of security. Even the K Jewelers doesn't have anything that expensive to protect that would justify this system. Mall cops may be jerks, but they are way cheaper. Okay. Barkey, I hear you saying you're reading way too much into this. It's just a dumb 80s slasher picture, right? Lighten up. Well, sure. Shopping Mall is kind of a fun, dopey picture. It's not Citizen Kane, and it wasn't trying to be. But there is a thing called the willing suspension of disbelief. That's where you can believe Superman can fly when you see him do it, even though you know it's just an actor suspended on wires. You willingly switch off part of your brain and mentally overlook what you're seeing so you can enjoy the movie, right? But this movie asks us to swallow an awful lot. Too much, if you ask me. The robots are kinda cool, but what if it were just a regular slasher guy running around? That might have been much less ridiculous and probably make a better, cheaper movie. So one good thing here is that the mall is a real place. It's actually a real shopping mall, not just sets. And that gives both the robots and the kids plenty of room to run around and do stuff. Although most of the kids, not giving anything away here, wind up as Robot Chow. So in the end, Shopping Mall is both kinda cool, but mostly kinda dumb. So I'm giving this movie 1.5 paws. There are much better slasher movies out there. Shopping Mall is kind of fun, but it's really, really, really dumb. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.